One night, a boy sits in the dark. He holds a broken lamp. No light, no hope. But this boy will change the world forever. Hello and welcome to our story. Today, you will hear about Thomas Edison. He is one of the greatest inventors in history. But first, he was just a boy with big dreams. Thomas Edison is born in 1847. He grows up in a small town in Ohio, USA. As a child, Thomas is very curious. He asks many questions every day. Why is the sky blue? How do birds fly? Why does fire burn? His teachers do not like this. They say, Thomas asks too many questions. After only 3 months, Thomas leaves school. His mother, Nancy Edison, teaches him at home. She believes in him. She gives him books and experiments. Thomas learns by reading and doing. He builds a small chemistry lab in the basement. He mixes chemicals. He studies plants and rocks. He loves science more than anything. But Thomas has a problem. His hearing starts to get worse. He cannot hear well. Some people laugh at him. Thomas does not care. He keeps asking, learning, and trying. At age 12, Thomas gets a job. He sells newspapers and candy on trains. He travels every day. He watches the world outside the window. He dreams of a bigger life. One day, while working, Thomas sees danger. A small boy is on the train tracks. A train is coming fast. Without thinking, Thomas runs and saves the boy. The boy's father is very grateful. He teaches Thomas how to use the telegraph. This is the machine that sends messages over wires. Thomas loves it. He learns quickly. Now, Thomas has a new dream. He wants to invent something amazing. He wants to change the world. Thomas loves the telegraph. He practices every day. He becomes very fast. Soon, he gets a better job. He works as a telegraph operator. Thomas moves from city to city. He works during the night. He studies during the day. He never stops learning. In his free time, he builds new machines. He dreams of helping people. He wants to make life easier. But life is hard for Thomas. He is often poor. He sometimes sleeps on the floor. He sometimes eats only bread. Still, he never gives up. He says, "Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration." It means hard work is the secret. In 1869, Thomas moves to New York City. He has no money, he has no home, he lives in a small office. One day, something breaks in the office. It is a machine that counts money at the stock exchange. Without asking, Thomas fixes it. The managers are shocked. They offer him a job. Now, Thomas earns good money. He saves every dollar. He uses the money to build a small laboratory. In 1871, Thomas marries a young woman named Mary. They start a family. He loves his family, but he also loves his work. In his lab, Thomas invents many things. One of his first big inventions is the stock ticker. It sends stock prices quickly over long distances. People love this invention. Banks and businesses pay Thomas a lot of money. Thomas becomes rich for the first time, but he does not stop. He wants more. He dreams of a machine that can record sound, a machine that can talk. At this time, no one believes it is possible. But Thomas believes. In 1877, after many experiments, he does it. He invents the phonograph. The phonograph can record voices and music. It can also play them back. People are amazed. Some think it is magic. Now Thomas Edison is famous, but he knows the biggest invention is still ahead. After the phonograph, Thomas wants a bigger challenge. He wants to invent electric light. He wants to light up the world. At that time, people use candles and gas lamps. They are dirty and dangerous. Thomas dreams of a better way. He starts working day and night. He builds a new lab in Menlo Park, New Jersey. It becomes the first research center in the world. Thomas hires many smart workers. They are called Edison's men. Together, they work like a big family. Thomas tries many materials. He tries paper, wood, cotton, even hair. Each time, the filament burns too fast. He fails again and again. But Thomas is not afraid of failure. He says, "I have not failed. I have found 10,000 ways that do not work." After many months, he finds the answer. A small piece of carbonized bamboo works. It can glow for hundreds of hours. In 1879, Thomas shows the world his light bulb. Crowds come to see it. They see bright, clean, safe light. They are amazed. Soon, Thomas starts the Edison Electric Company. He builds the first electric power stations. He lights homes, streets, and cities. Electricity changes everything. People can work at night. Factories stay open longer. Cities become brighter and safer. Thomas does not stop. He invents even more things. The electric pen, the motion picture camera, better batteries, and much more. In his life, Thomas gets over 1,000 patents. He becomes one of the most famous men in the world. But Thomas stays humble. He loves to work. He loves to dream. He once said, "The best way to succeed is to try just one more time." Thomas Edison dies in 1931. Millions of people mourn him. On the night he dies, many people turn off their lights for 1 minute. They honor the man who brought light to the world. Today, we still live in Edison's world. Because one boy loved questions. Because one man never gave up. Thomas Edison showed us the power of hard work. He showed us that dreams can light the world. What about you? What dream will you follow? Thank you for listening to this story. If you want more stories like this, subscribe.